Hello. Hopefully you guys like that music. David, what's up, man? And my face is a little, when I just checked this like 10 minutes ago, it was fine. I didn't need the light. But apparently I do. What's going on, everybody? Slick J Music. What's up, man? I was just talking about you earlier. You and your Paula Abdul cover. I wonder if you actually ever listened to that. My buddy Devin in the Discord literally started singing the Paula Abdul song in your cover. And I was like, hold on. You have to listen to this. Pizza Fridays? Yeah. I was like, out of all the songs he could have sang, like he listens to music all day. He's a big rock fan. Me and him are kind of on the same page, like Chili Peppers and stuff like that. But he just randomly started singing freaking Paula Abdul song. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. And yeah. Shin, what's going on, man? How we doing? Alrighty. So there's a couple things I want to talk about. Wrote them down here. One, I want to import my trades. Another one, I want to go over the risk control that you can actually set on DOS. It's a feature, I believe, for just interactive brokers, but it's something that I'm going to be setting up. So I figured I would set it up with you guys. And what was the third thing I wanted to... I mean, I'm going to obviously talk about the trades from today. Oh, brain fart. I should have wrote that last one down because now I can't remember what it was. Dude, it turned out really good. My beard is like funny looking today. I tried brushing it and everything. It won't cooperate today. I need to trim it down. It's getting a little long. So Spy had a good afternoon, I see. Had a nice little run and then kind of held its gains there and actually finished up high of day in after hours. Let's see. What's kicking chicken? What's up, man? You know what would be good on this pizza is some chicken. So I was a little mad at myself today because of JMIA. You know, personally, I haven't talked to GDT, but there are some positive vibes coming from someone that has been talking to him. So that's a good thing. Speaking of which, he does have his YouTube channel back up. Let me get you guys the link real quick. Because I know if you search Garage Day Trader, I guess because there's like no content and he has like not that many subscribers as of right now, it's not showing up for a lot of people when they search for it. But maybe, Joey's up to 23 already, nice. But maybe if we all subscribe to him, I was number 8. There was 7 subscribers when I subscribed, and then it changed to 8. So now I can always tell him I was his 8th subscriber. But yeah, if maybe we all start subscribing, he sees the love that is being returned to him. Maybe he'll return a little bit quicker than normal. Yeah, just to show you guys, I want to get this browser up anyway. So no content, and I know it's him because if you've been watching my videos, you'll see that I put him back under as one of the channel supporters because he, I guess the way that Google links it or YouTube links it to each channel that you've subscribed to or hit the join button for, it will show you that. So it disappeared when he got rid of the channel, and it sent me an email from YouTube and Google saying that it came back. So I know there's no way to make a fake account and link that stuff. So people were saying, oh, it's probably a fake account. It's not a fake account. Like, this is his actual account. I also just noticed that you guys can see that. Let me get rid of that. And yeah. So yeah, we do have to support GDT in these tough times, and if you could, looks like we got 3 of you in there. Yeah. Alrighty, so let's do number 1. number one is actually, let's go over the trades. We'll do this right after. So annoyed at myself. Okay. So I'm just going to go from top to bottom. These, I mean, the two winners are pretty standard stuff. Remember, I can see the last 2 days when I'm trading. So I saw this line, and it also tried to use it here as well on the move up. I saw it off the scanner on this move here. We jumped in when we felt the top, and it came right back down to that key area. It was about, I was looking at, because I didn't really consider this a pullback. It was just kind of like a micro pullback, I guess, you know, some cool gurus would say. So I was still looking at the entire move, which to me started here. So I was looking for about 50%. So let's, just for shiz and giggles, go from top to bottom here. So 50% was a little bit below that area, but I knew that that previous resistance was there, so that's kind of what I was shooting for. And in reality, I guess my share size was a little heavier than it should have been if we hit that before that area. So we actually got a little bit over our 10 ball there. We're actually pretty right, if you take a look at it, to get rid of the position when we did, because it actually shot all the way back up the high of day and then made its move back down. So we pretty much bottom ticked that candle. It shot back up and then made the move back down. But obviously we don't know that's what's going to happen. And as you can see, after it made this move back down, it ended up going back the high of day. So you don't, nobody, you know, we've been through this a million times. You don't know what is going to happen until after it happens, right? IPOB, same kind of thing. We actually, when I hit this button, it wasn't the greatest of fills. As you can see, it made the move up there 21.75. We actually got filled all the way down here 21.39, and I thought I'd hit it over 50, but this was a little bit spready. And it's kind of annoying because IPOB, I'm looking over at my closed positions. We could have had our 10 ball here, but unfortunately we moved our sizing down. We literally tried to just land right on the top of this wick, and as you can see, 79, and it got to 80. And actually, I'm pretty sure I went down lower. I think I went to like 74 or 75. Actually, let me check. IPOB 72. I had it sitting at 72, so let's draw. So my order was sitting right there, and as you can tell, it came down and missed it. I realized that it was not wanting to come back down, and so we ended up just taking it off, unfortunately, for a little bit less than we wanted. But yeah, I think that was a little bit of frustration from my JMIA trade. And before we get to JMIA, let's go over to PDD, which was our last trade of the day. And this one might show some signs in relation to, I can't remember the ticker. Hold on. Was it FSLY? Yeah, it was FSLY. That's kind of funny. FSLY is the one that gave us the max loss the other day. I totally forgot about that. Where we got into the trade, and then after we got into the trade, it did exactly this. It just kept grinding. I'm actually, you know what? I wonder if we can scroll back and take a quick look here. So yeah, it was this move right here. We got in, I believe it was somewhere down in here, and then it just started grinding, right? It started doing the exact same thing. We ended up taking a max loss on it. Let's go back to PDD. This was kind of the same thing. I felt almost the exact same way with this one. We had the big pop. I literally said it in the ISW chat. I showed you guys in my video today that I was looking at PDD and I think it was FEAC at the exact same time. And this one started popping first, and it was a big pop, right? I mean, look at all the green candles on this chart. There was none that were as big as this one. We felt the top, and we were right. As you can see, it did start to come back down, but then we were wrong. And it just, right after that, just grinded. And it was the same as that FSLY trade. I just did not feel comfortable in it. And then right as it faked out, it tried 79.15, 79.14, and then it went through. it got to 79.23 and faked out. And as I was about to hit that button, this thing dumped. I was like, you know what? This is a fake out. As it goes through 79, I'm gonna add, right? And I'm gonna look for this to come down, and we'll risk high of day. And right as I went, it got so spready. The ask was at like 79.08 or something, and the bid went all the way down to like 78.82, or I don't even remember what it was. I mean, I could go check the video, but I was like, oh man, it's spready. Let's see if it jumps back up towards 79. The bid is, I was looking for the bid to come back up so I could smash the bid, and it just never did. And it just kept on dropping and dropping and dropping. And then it came down to our average. Our average was sitting here at 78.31, and we got down to 78. And I said, okay, I put an order out there. It was at 85. I was just looking for that break, and just that little bit of a push down there to 85. And again, as you can see, it didn't give it to us. And as this candle here was happening, I saw that it was using this area as resistance. So I put in a trailing stop so that it would be right above these candles. And I had the idea that if it did get above those candles and stop us out, it wouldn't be that far away from our entry. It would basically be a break-even trade. I knew it would be a loser. But I was looking for it to use that as resistance and possibly just continue the bouncy ball, right? Came down, bounced a little bit, bouncy ball, like it did after. Like it just, unfortunately, this wasn't the high, this was the high, and it came up and squeezed us out. So a little unfortunate on the stop out, but I wasn't about to let this thing have a pretty decent pullback and then go back to high of day, which it eventually did. But I wasn't about to get stopped out at high of day after we went through this crap. So that was my thought process going through the PDD trade. It was just a little unfortunate that after we did go through all this and we had an opportunity to get out green and we got that close to our take profit that we had set out there, it was a little unfortunate that we didn't end up with a green trade there. So why were we greedy on pretty much all of those covers except for FSLY? Well, that would be our JMI trade. This thing, or two trades, I should say. This thing was just stupid. I don't even really do that. But I should have never been in the trade. That's number one, right? You guys know me at this point. I look for extension away from previous resistance. I mean, you can mark all the previous resistance you want here, and no matter which one you mark, this just looks stupid. First off, the entry looks stupid. Everything just looks stupid. To be completely honest, this was a 100% FOMO trade. 100%. I told Brian last night I was probably going to FOMO into something today because this whole week has just been crap. It's been like, I just feel like nothing's been working. I haven't been finding any trades. It's been that kind of week, right? It's just been a blah week. It's like I have to like fight to find one or two trades that really kind of fit what I'm looking for. And it's not that there isn't trades off the scanners to trade. Trades are getting extended. They're just not getting extended fast. Not like I like, not those high probability setups. When things get really extended, there's a good probability it's going to reverse, but it could be a grinder, right? It could be kind of like FSLY was the other day. We're seeing a lot of that right now, and it's very frustrating. And they're not my moves. And for some reason, I knew it last night. I could feel the itch, and it was Friday. It was like, I'm going to trade today. Like, it's Friday. I have the weekend. Like, I want to trade today. And sure enough, JMIA came along. I saw it pop up on the scanner because of this quick move here. Brian was actually already in this for the hangover. And guys, don't ever do this. And I'm not even saying that I did it per se, but I saw Brian say that he was getting ads and I was already looking to hit the button. But it was like I saw him say he got ads as it made this move. And I'm just like, okay, well, he was already in probably here looking for the hangover. He's adding, looking for this thing to fall over. I was like, Brian's pretty good at what he does. I'm thinking this is probably a good spot. Like, I was already thinking about getting in the trade from the FOMO, but then seeing someone like Brian be in the trade, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling pretty confident that maybe my decision's right. And, then I start thinking, well, maybe it's a double top. It's a fake out over this pre-market high. And so I hit the button. Once I hit the button, it's not Brian's fault. Once I hit the button, I was like, what did I just do? What did I just do? I just took a trade. That is not my strategy. It's not my edge. It's not my plan. It's none of me. It's none of me. Why did I just took a trade that's not me. And I said, okay, high of day. I'm just going to put the stop at high of day. that's it. I took this trade, shouldn't be in it. Whatever, I'm going to get out Hive Day. Sure enough, squeezes up Hive Day, and then what's it do? Absolutely rejects right afterwards. And I'm like, keep in mind, I'm already emotional. I'm already pissed off at myself. I'm like, no, JMIA. You are not about to squeeze me out, fake out right over the highs, and then drop right back down and go all the way to low a day, because that's exactly what you're about to do. I literally jump right back in, almost the exact same entry. It starts going lower, and then as I got in, I'm like, stop it. Like, what are you doing? And then as it started coming back up, I said, okay, Hive Day. I put a stop in at Hive Day. I mean, I could show it to you guys on the orders. I had the stop in at Hive Day. It got rejected about 2 cents under it. It was, what was it at? It was at 11.30 and it got to like 11.28, I want to say it was. And we ended up hitting the button at 11.23 because it started to come back down. And I said, okay, it's going to reject that same area again. Let's get an ad and we're going to look to ride this thing down. It's going to be a pretty nice trade, right? Because we were looking for this to come back down towards low day at this point. Because you do, granted, this is not my strategy. This is not my edge, but you do see this a lot at the bell. You see the big pops and then you see it go right back down to low a day and then it'll pop back up and kind of decide what it wants to do for the rest of the day. So in my head, I'm like, okay, we see this all the time. Let's get a piece of this and let's go at it. But once I hit this button, I put my stop right in at Hive Day again. So there was no additional risk. And sure enough, it stopped me out. And, it did end up going higher. It made me feel a little bit better. And as this move happened right here, this move, I actually told myself if we got up through 12, I was actually interested. But that would have actually been my edge, right? These trades should have never happened. This trade, if it would have got up to the 12 area, totally would have been a trade that I would have normally taken. So pretty ticked that I didn't just follow my rules today because of this trade, it ended up putting me in the negative, and I was pretty pissy about it. Speaking of the devil. All right, let me save this real quick. And then let's say the 9th. Tomorrow is my mother's birthday. I wonder if she's in here. She was asking me if I was ready for my my live stream. Because then I'm going to load that up. Can't wait for him to come back because of watching his videos and strategy. I've subscribed for the scanner about 4 months now, and my profits are going through the roof. Through the roof. That a boy. Nice. That's nice to hear, man. Hopefully you just have a little. Hopefully you learned the strategy from GDT, and hopefully you're learning the risk management from me, because that's about all I'm good for. Jag, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. I suggest you invest in a flogger, and when you're under disciplined, you unleash the pain. Were you shorting PDD? Yeah, that was a short on PDD. I mean, it wasn't a horrible short. I just hated the grind afterwards. It was very, very frustrating. And like I said, I almost hit the button on this move, but it got spready as it went back down through 79, and I just missed it. 2 floggers, 1 resistant, and second support. That's what Brian's after, sharing the love. All right, so the second part of this, it was me wanting to import my trades and then kind of just go through where we're at since we've switched over to this awesome new strategy. All right, so we're sitting at 77% win percentage. It's a little different than the 100% that we had up until this week. like I said, it was an interesting week. It was not a fun week. But let's go take a look at the graph here, the chart. So it looks all right. I mean, you guys remember in the past, we would kind of inch up like this, and then when we would take losses, it would be like pew. But having a bad week, and this is kind of what it looks like, I can be pretty happy with that. Keep in mind, this is over a pretty small sample size. This is only 22 total trades. So now also the biggest takeaway, and this is kind of what I wanted to talk about, is everyone's saying when you take a loss, it's going to be a max loss, right? So we're risking 1 unit, or we're risking 3 units to make 1 unit. Like that's the goal every trade. If you end up with a single entry trade where you basically top tick or bottom tick a stock, long or short, the goal is to make 1 unit risking 3 units. Because the win percentage theoretically should be up over 85%, like 85%. As long as you're at 75% and you're doing just that, you're going to break even, right? So if we can win 3 out of every 4, you should break even, right? If you win 3 and you lose 3, break even. But if we can get up towards like 85-ish% and start to accumulate wins that are over 1/3, like this one, like this one, like this one, like this one. But you'll see a bunch of them where I wasn't too happy about the entry, so we would put it like right there. And there's always going to be ones that just don't work out, right? Not to the full extent, but that also works in reverse. So I have 5 losses here. There's only 1 that hit that max loss, right? Just that FSLY trade. These JMIA trades, they should have never happened, but even so, they did happen, but look at the loss, right? They're not even, I mean, this one was half of that 3 units, and this one was only a little over 1 unit. These are less than 1 unit, that one's less than 1 unit, and then this was the full, right? So this is what I was trying to get across is everyone is saying, with this type of strategy, blah, 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 you're not going to win enough to make up for the losses. Well, that's where we were, but we kind of fixed it, right? We kind of fixed that a little bit, gearing towards it. So we have a tighter stop now, and we can't just keep scaling into a position. But since the majority of our positions are usually right off the bat, we need to make that entry count. So if we make that first entry count more than it has been, then we don't have to risk as much, right? So all we have to do, and if we end up with a really good entry, we could, obviously end up making a lot more if we can try to let it ride. But as I've been kind of toying around with this, and the first 22 trades, I've been just trying to get to that first $10 mark, and I've been trying to scale out when I can, but it hasn't always been an option. Sometimes I feel like I've been lucky to get that 1 unit. I guess we'll stick with that for right now. But then there's times like OMI where, let me take a look at this chart. Is this one where I got to add? No, this was just a single entry, but we scaled out really nice. I mean, look how well this one works. So we scaled out of this one, and it ended up working out in our favor. So on that one, we ended up making almost 1.5 units. So now, if we could do that, we would only have to have 2 OMI trades to make up for 1 full loss, full max loss. And if that max loss is only happening 20-25% of the time, you could see if we could somehow manage to have that, that would work out well in our favor. So this is how the new strategy is going. Again, this has only been since, just 2 weeks now? And we got 22 trades in, and it seems to be working well. Obviously, we had a little bit of a rough ending to the week here, Wednesday and then today. But like I said, today, this JMIA trade should have never happened. So theoretically, we should be a little bit higher up on the scale. Today should have been a green day. I just, emotions. You guys saw the video. It was all about the emotions today. Yeah, that was another reason I didn't like PDD. Going back to the chart, now that we're done with that, was I did pull up the daily and I didn't like that it was bouncing off of the bottom here. That was actually something I had mentioned in the Discord. I think I actually mentioned it in the chat too. When I said I'm watching PDD and that FEAX or whatever the other one was, I said as I got into PDD, I was like, I'm not in love with the daily because that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a long on the daily. So I was purely playing the intraday move that it made. And when it started grinding after that, that's when I was like, this isn't really the trade that I want. I have a solid month of no real pullbacks, just riding it out. They will come. I just keep stacking them up. Yep, so true. You think 77% is amazing? I think it's kind of crap. If I can stay around like 85% doing this strategy, I'll be pretty happy. What's up, emotional? Yo, emotional trader, man. You need to change your avatar thing. That thing is just creepy. I'm only drinking Coke Zero. I have to wake up at 6 o'clock tomorrow. I actually think I have to wake up earlier than that. I have a softball tournament, and somehow we drew the 7:30 game. 7:30 on a Saturday. First game. I almost want to be like, guys, I'm not coming, but ugh. We need a window in the scanner that shows stocks that are halted. Got 2 strategies that I'm backtesting at the moment, and they're coming out of the halts. I think that's something that he's working on, actually. I'm having a wet beverage with no rocks and a twist of lemon lime. Sprite Zero. It's kind of funny. PPSI sounds like Pepsi. Wait, PPSI, that's the one that just ran, isn't it? Isn't it? Thought it was. Yeah. This isn't Pepsi, is it? It's Pioneer Power Solutions. Is that like another EV play? What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Oh, the wrist thing. I saw David ask something else. How are the commissions at IB, Tim? Is tiered working out? You know, it's funny. I haven't actually checked since I changed it. I feel like they've been so low that I haven't had to worry about it. Let me see if I can show you guys without giving away giving away too much information, I should say. Nice, Brian. I just got your Twitter message. I just saw that. Wonder if he's in here. Julian, you in here? Anybody follow Graham Stefan? Oh, it is Julian. Julian's he's our Paula Abdul, as I'm gonna call him, Paula Abdul. That's the one thing about IB that I don't like too much is like how you have to go through like their reports and stuff. Brian was telling me that you had signed up for the scanners. I had just recognized the name, so I was gonna say welcome. If you do need any help with anything, just let me know. Word travels fast when cool things happen. Let's see, daily, or let's do custom date range. We'll go from, I forget when I switched. We'll just go from October 1st. Actually, we'll go from there. Well, I'm profitable, so that's good. So anybody that's wondering if I'm making money, I am. Where is the, oh, here it is, trades. There we go. I thought there was a minimum for the commissions. Wasn't there a minimum? How many shares did I take here? Okay, 4. Yeah, it's 35 cents. That's what it says, doesn't it? There definitely was not. Oh, here's. All right, let me just make sure my account number's not on here, and I'll just show you guys. Why does it say the FSLY trade is only... Wait, is there rebates? What is this? Realized? 33. Did I... Oh, that's... Oh, it's doing it by ticker. Okay. So that's including the FSLY trade from today. Or wait, that's not even today. Wait, how many times have I traded FSLY? I traded it 3 times? That's not even including today. Alright, let me just make sure my name's up there. I don't see my account number anywhere. I'm not worried about my name. Doesn't look like really anything is on here except for that. Okay. So the commissions are rather nice. And I'm a little confused because I thought that there was a minimum of 35 cents too. But on the trades where, I mean, even I'm confused too because like this one took 75 shares. It says there's only 21 cents. But then on this one, it was only 14 shares. It's 33 cents. But then you have ones like here, 10, 10, and 20. You know what? I bet this was when I was on fixed. So let's see when I switched. 28, 29. So 29th, I was still fixed. See any on the 30th? 30th, I was still fixed. Yeah, 30th. And then I guess the first. So I actually switched on the first. Because you can see it went from the fixed $1 down to 33 cents. Let's see. Can we do it by date? No, let me switch by date. I'm sure I could somehow, but that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, they're not all 35 cents. I mean, they're near it, but there are some that are under. Like here's 27 cents. I wonder if that has something to do with rebates because I have been hitting the ask sometimes, but I wonder if there was a way for it to see that. I don't want to like show too much. Like if I hit expand all, it's just going to expand these. Is it? I wish it would show me the rebates. I wonder if that's all just factored in. Like I wonder what these codes mean and stuff. Oh, here it is, codes. C, O is opening trade, so C is probably closing trade. What's P mean? Partial execution. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That's when it like splits the orders. You can see the average kind of got all funny there. That'd be pretty cool if it would show you the rebates, but I don't see any of that. Well, I'll tell you right now, you can see, I mean, this is the one that confuses me. It's like I can understand all of these being like around 30 cents because it's a minimum kind of thing, but then you have AMRN here, which is 21 cents. But yeah, like David said, that has to be a commissions thing or a rebate thing. I just wish there was a way. I'll have to ask him if there's a way to see the rebates. Yeah, that's pretty crazy for commissions. It allows you to take your time. I guess is what the best way to put it. Yeah, so that didn't even include my FSLY trade from today, but it means it also didn't include the losers either. Oh, dude, Thomas said, here we go with the rebates. Trust me, I do not care about the rebates. I was not purposely trying to get them. I just happened to hit the ask a few times. Like stocks that were spready, I would just hit I would, hit short ask trying to get in on the ask instead of smashing the bid, 40 cents away. We lost on it a couple days ago. Lost on what? Yeah, get that all squared away. Yeah, I will. JT, what's up, man? Good old JT. Yeah, FSLY, I remember losing on it. That thing was the grinder. Damn mosquitoes. Okay, so the last thing that I want to show you guys, last thing I had planned for tonight was something that David actually brought up, and I had no idea that it was even available because it was never available to me until I came over to Interactive Brokers. Now, most brokers, I know CMEG doesn't have this, so unfortunately if you're with CMEG, it's just not available. But most brokers, I guess I'll say most US brokers, are going to have a feature of sorts. And I guess other brokers too, because I know David was using this, I believe, with TradeZero. It's a way to manage your risk without you having to do it in real time, because exactly like today, for instance, let's bring up JMIA. On this little move here, my share size was heavy enough to where I lost 1 unit, right? Look at where this move went eventually. And if it would have continued through 12, that wouldn't have been that hard for this stock to do, right? It wouldn't have been that much of a move. That would have been way more than 3 units for me, right? That would have definitely been max loss. But what was the title of my video today? It was basically talking about emotions again. If emotions were in play and I get in here, say I add here, and then say I add again into this pop, and then it just keeps on going. Not only with these ads are we well over our 3 units, but at the same time, now we're kind of a deer in headlights because we're like, holy crap, we let this thing get away from us. We were not planning on being in this position. This is not my strat. This is not my edge. What do I do? If you're ever in a trade and you stop and ask yourself, what do I do? You're in trouble. The best thing you could probably do in that situation is to just cut it right where you're at and be done with it and never let that happen again. Never end up in a trade where you get to a point where you have to say something like, what do I do now? That's basically hoping that the market does something for you. That's hoping for some kind of luck. It's hoping for you're being the 90%, right? You're in a trade, you don't know what you're doing, basically. Like, I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing, but you're in a point in a trade that you're in that you don't know what you're doing because you've never planned for the situation. Yeah, and if you're Jeff or Brian, you just add more. That's all you got to do. Just keep adding until it works. But then, if you don't have the bankroll for it, you can join GDT or you can join a couple of others that don't have risk management in place, and you can start building up your account on the side again until you're ready to come back. The only person I know that doesn't have to worry about that is Brian, but I'm pretty sure Jeff probably can't afford to do that. And hey, it only takes one if you're playing that way. If you're playing that game, it only takes one. And one thing that I like to try to preach around here is never let one trade take you out. Because why? Because I want to trade with you tomorrow. And I can't trade with you tomorrow if you blow up your account. So don't blow up your account. Should play limit poker have a max size for your expected profit guide target? Exactly. And that's kind of what we're getting at. If you have a max loss in place, now hear me out. If you have a max loss in your head, right? Say you're sitting down Saturday, Sunday, whatever day it is, you're not actually trading. You're developing your plan. Well, as you're developing that plan, you're calm, you're collected, you're rationally thinking, you are on top of what your strategy should be. When you actually go to trade that strategy exactly like you planned it on Saturday or Sunday, on Monday morning when the bell rings and the candles are flying up and down and you entered and then it shoots up against you, that strategy sometimes you're like, what was I supposed to do now? Like, you lose it, right? Well, in that scenario I just gave earlier, where you're like, okay, I got to add. I got to, like, it's okay. It's part of my strategy. I'm scaling in. Okay, well, it was supposed to work after that one. We're coming up to my max loss, but the chart looks really good. Okay, we're going to scale in again. Ooh, the PN, ooh, double where I was supposed, 6 units, and I'm supposed to be out at 3. Well, we can't get out at 6 units because we're only supposed to lose 3, so we're going to wait this out. Oh, it's grinding higher. Ooh, 8 units now. Okay. We'll just wait a little. We'll see. We'll let it breathe. We'll give it a sec. 11. What do I do? So that's where we don't want to get, right? Who hasn't been there? I've been there. The odds are, if you've been trading long enough, you've probably been there. We can't let that happen. Well, how do we prevent that? Well, that's where this cool little guy comes in. Now, let me see if there's a way that I can do this without getting in trouble here. Hey. There we go. All right, let's pop this guy out. You got what t-shirt? Don't give away my trading plan. Oh, hold on. Let me see what Brian said real quick. If your profit is 50 cents and your risk is $100, max size should be... Wait, max size? I'm confused. This is a test fail. If your profit is 50 cents and your risk is $100, there's some other problems. that would take 200 trades to make up for your risk. That's ew. Oh, your profit target. Okay. If your profit target is 50 cents and your risk is 100, well, I guess it depends on what your strategy is. Are you going for 1-to-1? Or are you asking me if I'm going for like 0.33 to 1? Because if that's the case, it would be what? Well, I'd have to cut it in half. $1. I mean, what's $1.50? You guys know I suck at math this late. Why are you trying to make me do math? All right. Don't make me do math this late, man. Time. It's math, Tim. See what I did there? So, yeah, you're making me do math here. So, no, I'm going to figure this out. Hold on, give me a sec. Speaking for me, so if my risk is $100, that means I'm looking to make $33. So if I need to make $33 on 50 cents, that would be 33 divided by 0.5, which gives me 66 shares. There you go. Right, it could be 6. Right, exactly. Double D, what's up, man? Yo, Double D finally got his account up and running. He's back to trading. Let's go. By the way. Okay, so anyways, before Brian rudely interrupted us with his math lesson. If you're on IB This is a cool feature that DOS offers, and I'm pretty sure it's only with IB currently. You know what? I think this is going to pop up my account number. Whatever. Just put money in there if it does. So actually, I wonder if I do it this way, it'll pop it up in the browser. Maths are hard. No, math is not hard. I actually really enjoy math. I just tend to, at night, my brain is shut off from math stuff, so I tend not to think about it. But anyways, let me do it this way. But you have these two options. Open risk control page, which will open up the page within DOS's website, or you can do it straight within DOS, which is edit risk control, which I want to do, but I don't know what's going to pop up. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let's try. Oh, you know what? I have a blank screen, so let's go there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So my account number did come up top, but I just moved it up enough to where hopefully you guys can still see this. You know what? Let me go. Actually, I can go in studio. I always forget that I can do studio mode. Let me go to this. So this is going to look kind of funny at first, probably. Where is... Now I can't even see it. Hold on. It's got to be like right here. I'm like trying to click it, but it's not. Oh, I think I just showed it to you. Oh, whatever. Or wait, you guys can't see that. Or wait, yeah, you can. Alright, well, I'm just going to leave it here. Okay. Let's go back to the full screen. Or, well, I never left it, so it doesn't need it. Studio. Where did I just click that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Can't read it? Yeah, that's what I was trying to... That's what I was trying to figure out. Alright, let's just do it this way. If I put it here... that's going to work, but you're going to see everything else, which is kind of out of place. Alright, whatever. Can you guys see this? We'll have to do it this way. I wonder if I can just duplicate this real quick. And then, well, no, because you guys are making me work. Hold on. So if we get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Nope, not that. Get rid of this. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay, let me add this. Let me add this. Let me add this. Let me add this. Let me add that. Let me add this. Filters, crop pad. Of course, I'm doing this all on my smaller screen, which is up here, which is kind of a pain. Left, let's see, 80 or 2,000. I don't know how far we got to go. Okay, 1,000. That's about right. Right, it's going to be about 2,000. Well, it's too far. 1,800. Nope, too far. 1,650. Close enough for right now. 800. Oh, almost perfect. Let's do 825. All right, now we're honing in. 1,100. No, 1,100. Almost perfect. 1,150. 1,170. 1,180. There we go. To the right, let's try 700, almost there, 750, nope, too far, 25, okay. Close, put that there. Oh, no, scroll. Don't say I never did anything for you guys. And transition. Boom shakalaka. Is that better? Can you guys see it? Alrighty. I can't wait for Tim to start making videos. You guys are jerks. I don't suck at this. I mean, look at how quick I just put that together. Get out of here. All that work and we see the number at the bottom. Oh, I know. I gave up on the account number thing. I was just trying to get it so you guys could see it. I've been told by numerous people from numerous brokerages that having the account number, it isn't actually going, like, you can't do anything with it. So the only reason I don't like star it out is because for YouTube, honestly, just so people know that I'm being legit. What does the TR meaning? Get out of here. Okay, anyways, back to what we were talking about. So we put ourselves in that situation, right, where we only want to lose 3 units, and you get into a trade, your emotions get the best of you in the heat of the moment, and you end up down 11, 12, 13, 20, 30 units, right? And you're only supposed to lose 3 on any one given trade. Because on Saturday or Sunday, that's what the rational person came up with a plan that said, this is the amount that I want to lose on any given trade, and I want to stick to that. So why doesn't that always happen? Well, your emotions, right? Your emotions get the best of you, and you don't want to exit the trade. Well, that's where this comes in. You can put in, for that speaking, the position total loss is what you would put in for any given trade. So right now, my max loss that I would want on any given trade is $30, right? That's my 3 units. So if I would put 30 in here, that would say that at the realized and unrealized loss per position, if reached, no new. So basically what that means is if you hit that $30, either realized or unrealized, it will not let you, continue to trade that ticker anymore, right? It's going to close you out, but it's not going to, let's keep this in mind. It's not going to close you out unless you click this enable auto stop. So agree to enable auto stop. DOS will not be responsible to any loss caused. Yes. So what this does is it will now automatically, when your realized or unrealized, when your realized plus your unrealized on that position hits $30, it will close out the position, and it won't let you start a new position. It's actually a good question. It's something that I didn't think about until just now. Is I wonder if you wanted to get into another position within the same ticker, if it would allow you. Like, I wonder if that's per ticker or per position. I'm not exactly sure. Good morning, Constantine. What's up, man? The family love. Constantine in the house. I know, guys. You guys are awesome. You always show up. I feel so cozy with my team. 80 and sunny here in North Cal. I bet there's a reason that you guys have like the biggest homeless crowd in California right now, because you got the best weather. Everybody wants to be in California, and California is just kind of like letting it happen. But yeah, I was just saying, I don't know if you guys follow Graham Stephan on YouTube, but he just posted a video today that he's leaving California as his primary residence. He's moving to Las Vegas. The two main reasons were the taxes and the homeless population has just been getting out of control. Yep. So anyways, the two main things, you guys, if you really have this, you can kind of mess around with this a little bit. But really the only 3 things that you need to do in here, again, you can kind of read through what each one of these do. But the max loss, this is for the day. So for me, I would not want to lose more than $100 in the day, given that I'm only looking to lose $30 on any given position. That would mean I could have 3 losses, and that's kind of the reason it's 100 and not 90 is because, like today, I lost, or not today, FSLY, when I had that max loss, sometimes you're going to get some slippage. So this is basically just accounting for the slippage. And on top of that, these numbers should all be relative to your account. Now, granted, $100, I'm using a 30K account, that's what I'm starting with. So that's obviously not that big, right? It's, if I were to hit a max loss for the day at $100, I'm talking a 0.33% of my account. That's playing limit poker, right? That's being responsible. That's knowing that you're not ready to step it up yet. That's knowing that you're still in a stage of your trading career where you're building that foundation. You're still trying to be consistent. You're still trying to not let trades like JMIA happen. Actually, I'm going to try hitting update here because I wanted to do this. I just figured I'd do it with you guys. And we're going to see what ends up happening. So update. I'm going to drag this over and just drag it down and see if it worked. All right, well, I'm going to exit out and then I'm going to open it back up and see what happens. Okay, it's still there. So I was actually telling David we should have tried it out on demo just to see if it worked, but I guess we'll see if it works. So yeah, like it's trades like this that make, every time I make a trade or trades like this on JMIA, I'm always like, I freaking knew it. Like I'm just like, there's still holes to be found. Like you might think you're ready to keep moving up, and think of it this way. There is so many people out there that mainly the 90% that are like, all you do is hit buy or sell. And yeah, that is all you do is hit buy or sell. But look at me, I'm almost 2 years in and I finally feel like I'm starting to figure this out. But yet you have people coming in here and thinking that they know everything. I have people come in the Discord all the time and they start spitting out, oh, this for Thinkorswim, this for, you should put this on your chart, you should do this, you should do that. And it's like, look, I've done all that. Like, I know that over a period of time it doesn't work. But these guys that are, spitting this all out, they've only been doing it for a short period of time. Anything can work for a short period of time. Come back to me in 2 years from now and show me that you're still doing the same thing, and then maybe I'll jump on board and be like, okay, well, that's a good edge that you got there. That's a good strategy that you're working with. But that's the thing, is I've been through so many different strategies, and I finally feel that I've found the one that works best for me, and now I need to figure out a way to perfect it. But then you have stupid trades that come along like JMIA here, and it's just like, what are you doing, Tim? Like, what was the point of that? But what did we do? Before, I wouldn't have even recognized this, like back in the past. I wouldn't even have known why this trade bothered me so much. Now we know exactly why, right? And that's how you can work on it. So the more experience you have, the more things you start to understand, the more it's easier to fix. That's the difference. When you're just starting out, you don't even know why you're winning and losing. You're just winning and losing. You don't really know why. It's just happening. And then you can be like, oh, well, I got in here because it bounced off a VWAP. I got in here because it held the 9. Like, you can say those things, and sure, it could be true for that trade. Do it over and over and over and over and over again. And then, like I said, come back in 2 years and tell me that it's still working. There's not a lot of people that stick around for 2 years. It's all about longevity, and that's where risk management, that's kind of the topic of tonight. If you can keep your risk management in play, if you can stick around long enough, if you can afford to stick around and get that screen time and experience, you're going to get better. You're just naturally going to get better looking at these things every single day. It's like I always say, any new job, whether it's trading, whether it's a welder, I mean, somebody can't just go and pick up a welder and know how to weld like perfect thing. I don't even know what they're called, but I have a friend that is a welder. And he'll post pictures on Instagram sometimes, and they're like these beautiful looking welds. There's no effing chance that some new person's going to pick up the welding tool. I don't even know what they're called. I'm assuming it's a welder. I'm sure there's a specific name for it, and be able to do that. It's just not going to happen. That takes years of not only practice, experience, like actually doing it. Like that's not something you can just pick up and do. To become, I'm going to go extreme here, to become a doctor, to become an astronaut, to become a lawyer, they have to go through a whole childhood of like years. Like I was using childhood because like it's like 8+ years of just straight learning before they even really start to actually get good at what they do. This trading, this is something that you can make so much money at. It's ridiculous. More than pretty much anything in the world. Like there's not many things where you can just walk up and say, I have this available to me. You could literally make millions of dollars from trading, like if you have that kind of money at your disposal. Like it can happen. There's not other, like this just isn't something that you can do in other professions. So to think that you can just walk up and like in the first month of doing it be like, oh, I got this, like this is easy, I know exactly what I'm doing. Like it's shameful. It's shameful to the people that actually put the hard work in. But the people that put the hard work in know that those people aren't going to stick around. So hopefully you can kind of see where I'm going with that. There's like something in my eye. I saw my mom came in here. Yeah, I saw the max loss does include commissions. Hawaii. Yeah, when I went to San Francisco to visit my best friend, it was not the nicest of places. Yeah, I need to catch up on The Boys. I keep talking about I actually had asked Amanda if she wanted to watch it. She said she was going to, but Kev, which moderator has the biggest wrench is the real question. Well, I don't know. I guess you guys can compare wrenches and let me know. Mine is big, it don't fit on the screen because it doesn't show. Wait, where did yours go? Oh, you're on a different name, aren't you? Aren't you usually on a different name, Thomas? It's Bead. Wait, what? Yodi has a stream been going, and it's Bead. I'm so confused. Kev who? People think it takes nothing to trade. I hear from family friends all the time, teach me. Okay, well, teach me how to be a doctor. Being a doc is hard. Okay, well, if trading is so easy, then go for it. I mean, yeah, a lot of people just don't understand. Brian, trading is easy, you just don't lose. Like my mom, she's a government worker, but she does things that are top secret stuff. I mean, like she can't tell us about it. So yeah, I probably shouldn't even have said that. Just what I'm getting at is I wouldn't be able to walk into her office and do what she does, even in probably like the first couple months. It's just not something that's possible. Like she's been doing it for, how old am I? 33, 34, 30. I just turned 35. Damn. She's been in that field for 35 years. It's crazy. Like that's how long it takes to get to certain points in careers, like to the point where you know the ins and outs. I'm sure she probably she probably still learns new stuff, like, right? Everything, markets change, jobs, like information changes. There's now it's just like you always got to try to be on top. There's a saying, I don't know if I'm gonna get the saying exactly right, but I'm pretty sure this is it. There's always somebody working harder. So as hard as you're working, there's always somebody working harder. So it's your job to try to work even harder, to try to stay ahead of everybody else, to try to always be on top, right? Your job is to always be one step ahead of everybody else. Those low float tickers, does it feel manipulated? That's because somebody worked harder and they figured out how to manipulate that stock. They figured out how to make enough money at this to be able to run an algo to manipulate a stock. Like, it happens. That stuff happens. But what do you do? Do you try to trade with the algo? You take a 50-50 trade, try to guess which way the algo is going next? Or do you just avoid the trade because you can clearly tell that the price action is kind of fishy and it's probably an algo? Right? I mean, that's something a new trader is not even going to think about. They're just like, oh, do I buy here? Do I sell here? Oh, there's VWAP. Oh, there's the 9 EMA. Let's look at that. Like, they're not thinking of all that other stuff. I mean, granted, you don't have to think of all that stuff, and whatever. Trading's just gambling anyway. Tim thought trading was so easy when he first started. He shorted OCX, then just walked away from his computer for a while. Yeah. OCX, man. That damn kid in his pee break. I was potty training. I'll never forget that. It was potty training. It was the joke when I first joined ISW that I needed to buy a bush or a plant or tree or something to stick next to my desk so that my son could pee in it. OCX, I got in. I was heavy share size, but back then I was still stupid. I didn't know what heavy share size was, to be completely honest. I was in 1,000 shares of OCX, and I was up like $200 on this trade, and it looked like it was going lower. My son's tugging at my shoulder saying, Dad, I have to go to the bathroom. Dad, I have to go to the bathroom. So it looked like it was working. It looked like it was falling over, and I was like, oh, I'm going to come back. It's either going to be consolidating sideways. I can figure out what I'm going to do from there, or it's going to go through, and I'm going to this is going to be a really good trade. I come back. This is no joke, like 3 minutes and like 45 seconds later. I always just say 4 minutes, but it was like 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And it's halted up $1.34 over my average. So it pulled one of those like where it was kind of consolidating sideways. It started dropping, and it was like headed towards low a day. That's when I took him to go to the bathroom, and I came back and it was all the way up here, like at high of day. It surpassed everything in the pre-market, shot up high of day, squeezed, and it halted. $1.34 with 1,000 shares, $1.34 over my average. It was like a $2.15 squeeze or something. It was something crazy. I went from being up like $250 to down $1,300 in the matter of taking my kid to take a piss for 3 minutes. So, yeah. Ross Cameron said it would only take 3 months. Yeah. If you're Ross Cameron. Don't take 3 months for anybody else. It's on my list. I've heard good things about it working through Game of Thrones at the moment. That illustrates how far behind I am on my list. Yeah, I've only actually watched, I don't even think I watched the full first episode of The Boys, but it was really good. It's kind of like Avengers superhero type stuff, but it had a very good a hook. Had a good hook in the first episode. I actually was just waiting to keep watching it because I was seeing if the wife wanted to watch it too, but I don't know if she's going to. I always say if someone tells you that they know it all, they are lying. There's always something new to learn, and things change daily. That's true. Game of Thrones was a very good show. Very, very disappointed at the ending, but up to the ending is one of the best shows I've ever watched. I don't know if you've watched Breaking Bad. That's a really good show too. That's like one of my favorite shows. Everyone's who starts to watch Breaking Bad, it's kind of like trading. They can't get through that initial stage because it's like the first 10 episodes of Breaking Bad are like, but then like once you hit that point, that one episode, I'm pretty sure it's either the 11th or 12th episode. You're just like, oh, this shit got serious. And then just from that moment on, throughout literally the entire rest of the show, all this rest of the seasons, everything, it's just nonstop, like awesome. But yeah, it's so I'm kind of hoping that's how trading is. Get through all the mass stuff and then just blast off. 90%ers don't recognize that there's people who do this professionally and have tens of thousands of hours invested in perfecting their trades. That's a very good way to put it. They just come in here and think that everyone does exactly what they're doing. They think that everything is like Wall Street bets. I was just saying for a friend, I'm still practicing. Yeah, aka you. Family friends can be a heavy obstacle in trading because they say ignorant things when it comes to the market, and they have the same generic preconceptions that you hear every day from outsiders. It's very true. Avon, it's very true. Thankfully, in the house and close family, I don't necessarily know if I have full support, but they've shown nothing but support. So it's been very easy for me to really kind of keep going at this. And it's been something that I can do from the house, especially while I was watching the kids and stuff like that. So it wasn't hard necessarily to kind of keep at it. It was definitely a pain in the ass, I'll tell you that. And if you do what you love as a job, it's like you're not even working. It's so true. I didn't give away any spoilers. I just said it was really good. Yeah, see, Thomas didn't even make it past the 3rd episode. Dude, I'm telling you, go pick it back up, man. Get to that like 10th or 11th episode. Well, David, you're a different kind of person. David said he was hooked on Breaking Bad from episode 1, but yeah. Yeah, Saul is he's pretty cool. I actually never watched the spinoff. I always meant to, and everyone always said it was good. I think that was just a really busy time in my life, and I just never really got in there to watch it. Sterling or Das? This is Das, yeah. Or if you're asking which is better, then I would still say Das. Hey, Crispy Squirrel, aka Kevin. Good old Squirrel. I saw he's back on Thinkorswim. He's opening the floodgates. I also like Sterling, but admittedly Sterling has things to refine. Yeah, I didn't like them at all. Wall Street Bets is amazing for laughs. Sometimes I'll scroll through there and I'm just like, this is gold. Some of the people posting wins and losses, like some people will put their their life savings into one trade. Like and it's usually something crazy like an earnings play, and they'll play options on it, like just literally risking the whole thing. And it's but that's what they do there, apparently. Shameless is a good show too. Yeah, I never really got into Shameless. Wall Street Bets is on Reddit. Do I still have this extra tab open? Oh, it's up here. So some of the stuff is yeah, red or black. That's exactly what they're doing. There's one. It's probably the top one. Let's go top of all time. It's probably that guy who loses the money. Oh, of course, it's Elon. Yeah, I remember seeing this when this came out. That made me crack up. CNBC officially gives up. Stock enters kangaroo market. It's not a bull or bear. It's a freaking kangaroo. I remember that cracked me up. Yeah. Some of this stuff is just great. How to get oil back up. Just slap a Supreme sticker on there. Oh, some of these are so great. Wall Street Bets is just astrology for men. Yeah, I always wondered if Mr. Beast actually did this because there was no follow-up. I'm looking for that video. I want to find the video of the guy who bet everything on my dad working through a 15-hour time zone difference almost every day. Where's Constantine at? Is that you? There's Constantine right there. That looks like he's trading like futures or something though. Buys 10,000 shares in a highly volatile market. Also me, $25 for a shirt. Nope, too expensive. uh, yeah, I remember seeing this. I remember seeing that one for the first time. It cracked me up so bad. Kind of like it's doing now. 12-year-old Russian trader loses everything after visiting Wall Street bets. Oh, come on, where is it? I can't believe it's this far down. This one was pretty good one too. This guy knows about long-term investments. I mean, it's kind of messed up, but it was still pretty funny. This one was actually pretty recent. Yeah, 8 days ago. Are you rich, son? No, Robinhood. Where is the video? Oh, yeah. Like, so this is one of the ones, for the first time in my life, I feel at home. Look at this. In 3 months, this guy lost $148,000 on, like, who even puts that amount of money on Robinhood? Like, come on. And these are like legit, like people verify this stuff. A lot of Elon stuff, but that doesn't surprise me. I really just want to find that video. Is it sad that I've seen all of these before? Oh, is this it? No, that's the guy who found the glitch, I think, in Robinhood. How can it not be like one of the top ones? Oh well. Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, though, Brian, it's all most of these guys are playing options. iPhone demand, Apple's pricing. Why would the economy do this? Oh man. I remember reading a thread on here too. Apparently there was some hedge fund that they built an algo to read Wall Street bets and then place trades based off of Wall Street's bet, like what they were posting about. And apparently it ended up like risking the entire hedge fund's capital on one option play that was expired by the end of the day or something crazy, and they ended up filing bankruptcy. Like, ugh. Like, I wish I could find those, because that one was pretty big. I'm surprised that me frantically trying to turn $400 into the 10K I lost before my wife finds out. Oh man. The time has come for the ultimate YOLO. 780K June 19th SPX 1500P. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I place my life in the hands of the almighty market. Let's see if there's a... Yep, there's a picture. Oh my god. 450 contracts. Unrealized 89.5 thousand. He threw 780. How much was it? $783,596. It is already currently only worth 712. What was it on? You got it with 42. Some people are saying it's not real. This looks like an IB account. And IB, I'm pretty sure I forget what it changes when it's not real. These people, man. How long ago was this? 6 months ago. 619. What does that even mean? I don't play options, so I don't know. June 19th. Oh, so June 19th of 20. So this, I mean, it was a put on the SPX. Well, that effing failed, didn't it? Wonder if there was an update. Right, that's what I'm saying. So it was basically SPY puts. If you win, it's because half of us died from COVID or market-related suicide. Jesus. I wish there was an update. View discussions in one other community. Let's see if... No, it was just the same post. That's kind of... I wonder if there was any... Let's see. Can we switch it? No. Oh, okay. Let's see. Return to comments. Let's go to new. See if there was any. So did he hold? What happened to this guy? Damn, I hope you sold. So did you end up killing yourself? Oh my god. I forgot how fucked you were, GG. Jeez. Remind me, bot brought me here because you can do the remind me stuff. RIP tendies. This would be a great play if it was made this week. Oh man, everyone's saying RIP. He made it back to 0. Oh jeez. Yeah. That's brutal. Oh, it took me back. Let's do the top of this month real quick. This is kind of entertaining. I guess I won't stick around too much longer because I feel like we talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. I'm just kind of memeing at this point. New icon I made for Robinhood. Bears feasting on Apple next weekend. Jeez. Yeah, here it is. Trading firm bankrupted after algo tracking Wall Street bets learns how to YOLO on weekly options. It does say satire, though, so maybe it wasn't real. At the time, it didn't. They must have put that tag on there afterwards. Amid continued revelations over the outsized influence of Reddit's Wall Street bets on the market, Market Learning trading Cedar Hill Capital declared bankruptcy this week after their algorithm learned how to YOLO 100% of the firm's funds on the NKLA Nikola option expiring the next day. As Bloomberg recently reported, the market's big players are all watching and scraping popular forums like Wall Street Bets for retail trading sentiment analysis. The most advanced use machine learning to predict what moves the traders on Reddit might make next. After just a few hours of studying the forum, bankrupted Cedar Hills algo learned to spend literally every dollar the fund had plus margin and an advance on the company's credit card. Jeez. It expired worthless several hours later. Oh, man. Yeah, so like here's... Oh, yeah. Look at this, guys. I actually ordered Brian's crystal ball. It hasn't worked yet. You can actually see me in the crystal ball upside down. Look at this actually focusing. Just talk like this the rest of the day. Mine's bigger. Yeah, but does yours have a cool little stand to sit it on? I think not. 14 likes and 22 watching. Let's see. Got, yep, still 14. So what Brian is saying, some people that probably liked it aren't even here. If we get to 22 likes, actually, let's just do 20. If we get to 20 likes, we'll do a giveaway. We'll do, I'm assuming I know what Brian's getting at. So let's get to the 20 likes real quick. And we shall do a giveaway. $6 million gains in 1 year. Looks like pretty much Tesla call options. Some people, man, they just treat money like it's not even real. When your Tesla calls don't print. No way. Dude, it's like a little go-kart, but it's like one of the little kids' cars. Give away my trading setup? My trading setup is just this little laptop right here. See it? That little laptop sitting up there on this, that's it. That's all I use. Let's not sing again, please. Sing? What did I sing last time? I don't remember. Is this the Wall Street Bets way? Oh, yep. Look, here's another guy. Just in the past month, he lost everything. $45,000, $46,000. I wonder if anyone had a better return than 96,000%. Total 53,000 profit overnight for 65 contracts on AIMT buyout. Well, holy crap. 31 contracts at an average cost of 36 cents. Wow. That's what, $10? Is that even right? He paid $10 for 31 contracts, around $10, and it turned into $30,000? Holy crap. $1,000? 31. Oh, right, because it's 100. It's like, yeah, you're right. You thought I sounded fine? Did I just sing? I'm so confused. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I just start randomly singing stupid stuff. Yep. That's the thing. It's just like YouTube. You see all these people posting, their wins and stuff like that. You don't ever see them posting their losses. That's why, believe it or not, I have pretty mad respect for Madaz or Madaz. I think he says it's Madaz. Did you guys see how much he lost today on VVPR? Ouch. Oops. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Is that, yeah. Take a look at that. That's nuts. He tried both ways and couldn't figure it out. Oh, he tried to go long at some point. He was wrong. I actually, like everyone was saying, I really wish that I could see the chart. Like, I wonder how close on his long that he scaled into, how close he was to being right. And then same thing with the short. It's like, I wonder how close he was to being right. Ouchie, ouch. Yeah, Matt, and that's the other thing. You know how many people are probably in his chat room just following everything he does? Ouch. Kim! What's up, Kim? We only got the 16. We only got 2 more likes. I paid off all mine and my girlfriend's debt. I've done well. 30K to 140K. I refuse to F this up. Well, then you better quit. That's the thing too, is some people like try to justify like what they did playing these crazy option plays and like they knew what they were doing, when in reality it's literally no different than going and putting it on red or black. Like when you listen to what they're describing, what the heck is this? Oh man. I've never scored above 99% on anything before. Oh man, that's brutal. At least it was only $5,000, right? That's not really like life-changing money, I guess. I mean, it could be for him, but you would hope that any money they're putting into an account could afford to lose. Unlike these people that say it's their life savings. Two more on your screen? Yeah, I see 18. Ever, what's up, man? DOS, 100%. What's in the Discord? Oh, your VVPR? Brian's just trying to show off for everybody. This was Brian's VVPR trade. Wait, did you both post it? Yeah, you did. David sent it to me too. Long. Looks like long again. It looks like you stopped out of this one. Then you got long again. And then you got short at the top. Oh, is this when you guys are posting those fiddle pictures or fiddle gifs? Yeah, I'm assuming it is. I was wondering why you guys posted those, but now I get it. Oh, these were longs too? Then what are these orders here? Oh, buying the dip. Yeah, it would have worked, I guess. It works until it doesn't work. Right, Madass? I mean, Brian? Buy low, sell high. Or the 90%, you just buy high and hope higher. I like how it says days gain. It's a big ass negative number. It's like, that's not a game, bro. Hey, Brian, I remember seeing this. This is your whip me, beat me. Did we hit 20? I only see 19. It only says 19 on my end. I only see 19. You guys are lying. As you see when they visit our future building, Wall Street. Oh, scene from. Oh wait, Yeah, I was gonna say that was Wolf of Wall Street. Leave the math to me. Okay, I see 20 now. All right, well, we're gonna end the stream with this giveaway because I really do need to try to get to bed because it's an all-day tournament tomorrow, and I'm gonna need some sleep. So, if you want to win, what are we doing, Brian? We doing one or two? Or do we want to do 2 ones? 2 ones? Or is that what you had in mind anyway? 2 years. I was going to say 1 for 2 weeks, but then I was going to say, how about we do 2 people for 1 week? Let's do that. 2 people for 1 week. Team ISW, the full Monty. You get the scanners, you get the 2 chat rooms, you get to come join us for a whole week on Monday to next Friday. Speaking of which, the market's still open on Monday for Columbus Day. I actually, for some reason, thought it was closed, but I looked it up after the market closed today, actually, and I was like, oh, it's actually still open. 20. Okay, Brian said 25 likes. Look at Brian. It's like he should have a YouTube channel or something. I don't think the likes matter too much, Brian. I mean, I think it matters for like pushing it to other people. But I mean, yeah, if you're here and you're looking to do the giveaway, there's 26 of you. You might as well just hit the like button while you're here. Show your support, man. Show your support. And if you really want to show your support, there's a little join button down below. I do need to change it though. I think I am going to change it because I haven't been doing the Saturday night streams, but I did talk to the guys that were kind of doing it anyway. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I just kind of have too much going on outside of trading that I haven't really been getting time to do that stuff. But we're gonna figure it out. Enter the giveaway. Type 1 into the chat if you would like to win 1 week of Team ISW scanners, chat rooms. Type 1 into the chat. Let's get this rolling. I'm going to get my handy dandy notepad out here. What was that cool thing that we used last time for the random number generator? Wasn't it like a wheel or something? Yeah, we actually lost a like, Brian. All right, how about this? We're only going to do 1 giveaway if we can't get the 25 likes. We'll do a second giveaway, so you'll have 2 times the odds of winning if we get to 25 likes. We'll do that. Double D, we're doing a week of the team ISW. Be part of the team for a whole week. All right, let's start copy pasting here. Whoa, that font's way too big. That's probably too small for you guys. We'll see. Got a feeling some of you are one. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got 15 people, including Brian, which doesn't count. David doesn't count. Thomas counts. Double D counts. All right. Anybody else here? We only need, what, is it say 22 or 23 for you guys? Oh, so all we need is 2 more? It seems like mine's always 1 behind for some reason. Yeah, like see, I see 23 now, so we need 1 more. 1 more. All we need is 1 more. And then if anybody else is, we'll deadline it at 10:40. Actually, let me try to find random number generator wheel. Is this the one that we used? Let's see, picker wheel. Ooh, yeah. I like this one. $24. I feel just like the market. We're a little slower today. Usually, last few weeks we've been getting closer to 40 people in here. I think we only got, let's see, what the highest we got to was 28 tonight. So the fact that we got 24 likes is actually pretty good. 26, yeah, 28. Oh, it says 24. Is that 25? Nice. All right, 2 of you guys are going to be winners. Winners. It's like waiting for that last penny to fill you, right? All right, does anybody else want into, what is 23? I'm so confused. Oh, the likes. I was like, why are you guys saying 20? All right, so I'll give you guys one more minute. We'll go to 1041. Anybody who's interested in the Team ISW for 1 week, you get the scanners, you get the technically 3 chat rooms. You get access to everything except for, I don't think, yeah, we don't do the Learning Center. But you get everything else. You get to join us, be part of the team for a whole week. That'd be pretty awesome. And 26, wow, look at us go. Gold Star, that's what this is, man. That's what this is. But hit me up in Discord. Maybe we'll talk about it. Just kidding. Brian's fan club. It's basically what it is. It's basically just Brian's fan club. But it looks like everybody's done. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alrighty. Are we ready to spin the wheel? I feel like I'm that like cool guy on the game show. Wait, are you? I thought I took you out. Oh, you did it twice? Jerk. 12. Alrighty. So you guys have a 1 in 12 shot twice. That's pretty good. I'm feeling Kim's in there twice too. Man, you guys need to stop typing stuff twice. You guys are confusing me. 11. You got your odds just keep getting better and better. That's what Brian said. Why next month? Market opens on Monday. Yeah, Kev, I might be coming back for that every once in a while pretty soon, so yeah, Brian is a pretty cool dude. All right, anyways, let me double check this. Kim, you're in here you were in here 3 times? Cheater? Trisha, Ever, Thomas, Caleb, Dario, Kim, Camille, Gold Star, Jay. All right. No, Thomas. We ain't doing that this time. There's the wrench. I knew it. All right. 10 sounds good. All right. Oh, 10% chance. That's pretty good. Twice. You get 2 chances. It's not bad for such a powerful giveaway. I'm not going to lie. It's quite the giveaway if you ask me. I remember when I was giving I used to give these away for hitting certain milestones on my YouTube channel, which I do plan to do something for 2,500. Now we're getting pretty close. Let's see, did we get any more for GDT? Look at that. Look at us go for GDT. Let's go. If you guys, GDT is somewhat coming back. So there you go. If you guys need the link, there it is. A dollar amount on ISW. That's a good question. Let's go find out. Let's go find out right before we do that, because I'm gonna sign off right after this. Let's see. Let's go down in the description. Click on this. It's unlimited. It's infinity. $1. There is no dollar amount. So let's see. I don't even know what that is. I'm just going to use a rough number in my head. I'm going to use my handy dandy calculator because this is the team access. So divided by, divided by 4, right? Yep. So it's about a little over $60 in value. Yeah, no math. About $60. It's more than that, actually. I actually rounded it down. But yeah, down below, if you're interested, you saw what I just did. Just go down here, click the link, and this will pop up. You can scroll down. You can see what everything costs. Have a pretty cool video here explaining everything, which I keep saying I'm getting ready to redo it. I am getting ready to redo that video. Just sorting some things out. Like I said, a lot of stuff's going on right now. And if you do want to contact Brian about anything else, feel free to do that down there as well. All right, here we go. So would I get refunded when I lose? When I wake up, it'll be old. Yeah, my mom, her birthday is tomorrow. So collectively, real quick, before we do the drawing, everybody wish my mother a happy birthday tomorrow. She will be, what's 20 plus my age? She'll be 55. 55. Crazy, crazy. Adley is not a day trader. He is just an avid supporter. See, Mom? We started from the bottom, now we're here. 26 people wishing you happy birthday. All right, anyways. Not even 26, probably like 5. Okay, here we go. 1 to 10. I don't remember who's in what order. Hopefully you remembered your name. Here, I'm gonna give you guys your number so you guys can look for it on the wheel. Trisha, you are number 1. Ever, you are number 2. Thomas, you are number 3. Caleb, you are number 4. Dario, you are number 5. Kim, you are number 6. Camille, you are number 7. Gold Star, you are number 8. Jag, you're number 9. And James, you're number 10. Here we go. If my mom's 21, that would be pretty darn creepy. Just saying. Very odd case of the Benjamin Buttons. All right, let's see if we can do this actually. Oh, what the heck? There we go. There we go. Let's get rid of all these ones. Hey, we're just gonna do this right. We're gonna make this look all pretty. We're gonna make it legit. I even messed up on some of these guys. I'm just making you guys wait. I love it. I feel like I have all the power. I'm such an ass. All right, here we go. 1 through 10. Wait, Adley, I don't think one's in. Do you want in, Adley? I mean, I'll add you. I didn't think that you actually day trade. Are you actually gonna? I would like to give it to someone who's actually gonna use it. I'm not saying that you wouldn't, Adley. I just thought that you were not a day trader per se. So I feel like it wouldn't be used to its extent. We have Kevin saying, "What number am I?" Did Kevin say Kevin was 25? I never saw you type the number 1, Kevin. That's what we were going off of. You had to type the number 1. I will go ahead and add you. We have a late runner. Let's see, Kevin. We'll just put Kevin because you're the only Kevin up there. We got a late runner. His name's Kevin O'Donnell. You do day trade, by the way? I did not know that. I thought that you were just more of running the circuit stuff going on. Way better, the whack-a-spoon. You guys show me a wooden spoon, I'm gonna run away. Okay, anyways, here we go. 1 through 11, spin number 1. Ooh, makes cool noises. Number 1, Trisha Waters is the winner. Congrats, Trisha. Find me on Discord. Mom, seriously. They're not brown, so it's not wooden. I'm not scared just yet. But yes, congrats, Trisha. Find me on Discord, Trisha, if you don't mind. Send me a PM, and we'll get you set up. Round number 2. I guess we'll just leave it in there. I'll give you guys the same numbers. I want you guys to hear that sound. All right, hopefully this will allow you guys to hear it. That was a pretty cool sound. And it gave like a cool little like confetti type thing at the end. All righty, here we go. Spin number 2, winner of the 1 week ISW team package is... Oh, Kevin sneaking in there. Kevin gonna take it home. The late arrival said, "Booyah! I'm gonna win the Team ISW package." He knew what he was doing. He didn't put that one in there at first on purpose. He wanted to make sure that he was the last one. He knew it was coming. Kevin, same thing. Find me on Discord. Shoot me a private message, and we'll take care of the rest. We'll get you in there for Monday morning, and you guys are part of the team for a week. You guys are part of the team. Kevin, are you still here? You got to be here. You got to be here. Kevin, you got to be here. Kevin O'Donnell. Kevin O'Donnell. You know how long it took? Okay, cool. You know how long it took me to get this thing, man? It took me a month. I ordered this thing off Etsy. It said it was in the United States. It turned out it was not. It was in China. They sent it. It got delivered. It did not get delivered. Had to go back and forth with the guy for a week. And he finally said that the post office said they delivered it to the wrong address and they couldn't get it back, or I don't know, whatever. So he finally sent a new one, I guess, because now he could claim that the post office lost his other one. And then that one took 2 weeks to get here. It was crazy. But okay, Kevin, Trisha, find me in Discord. Everybody, have a great weekend. Wish me luck waking up. I don't even think I'm going to wake up in time to go to this softball tournament, but we'll see. I actually, right after I get off here, I'm going to, yes, and guys, seriously though, say thank you to Brian. He's the one that makes all that possible. If it was not for him, we would not be able to do those giveaways. He's the one that is generous enough to set it up and, do everything on the back end. So if you guys don't mind giving him a nice little thank you, I'd appreciate that. As well, if you guys are interested in the Intensity Stopwatch scanners, please do not hesitate to message Brian, message me, check out the link down in the description below. If you have any questions about that, you know how passionate I am about the scanners. Without those scanners, I wouldn't be able to trade. So as Brian would say, if I can't trade without the scanners, how can you? So you guys need those things. Go get them if you don't have them already. At least try them out for a month. It'll change you, seriously. And again, if you have any questions, you can feel free to check out any of my videos. You can just message me personally. Ask anybody. I answer everybody. It's kind of what I do. And I'll help you out as much as I can. But with that said, I'm going to get out of here because, like I said, I don't think I'm going to wake up in time, but I'm going to sure try. So wish me luck, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. Later. Peace.